Hong Kong is a unique part of the world. The bustling metropolis and iconic skyline are a must-see when visiting Asia. In December, the eyes of the horse racing world are fixed on the city as it hosts the last big race week of the calendar year. The Longines International Jockeys Championship takes place before the grand finale of the season, the Longines International Races. The Hong Kong Jockey Club's Director of Racing Business and Operations is William Nader.
Hong Kong horse racing has just come so far because it was amateur horse racing in the beginning. And then we started off with international races, but on a restricted basis where only certain countries were permitted to send horses to Hong Kong. And now we're completely open. And these races now, these 4 Group 1 Hong Kong international races are recognized among the world's top 100, and all 4 generally end up in the top 50. So they're really highly regarded races worldwide and highly sought after races with horses coming from all over the world to be with us.
First up, the Hong Kong International Jockeys Championship took place at the Happy Valley Racecourse. This exciting event consists of 4 highly competitive races, featuring elite jockeys from around the world. Racing for Hong Kong, Zach Purton won the title in 2020.
It starts the week off, everyone is finally in town, and it's a great atmosphere. The beer garden is a great place to be, not just for IJC night, but for any night we race there during the season. It's a unique track, you're under lights, it's so tight, you're in amongst all the skyscrapers.
So would Zach be able to defend this title in 2021? Let's join our commentators for the first leg.
They're racing, and away they go. Pretty good line out. A little bit of a shuffle up at the back there. Fairbow copped the worst of it. Trust Me got back, and Circuit 7 straight to the lead here. He leads by 4 lengths, giving chasers Fabulous 8. Awesome Treasure followed there by Charming Steed. Oversubscribed behind them, but it's a 1-horse affair. Circuit 7, has he got enough left in the tank? Awesome Treasure and Fabulous 8 with Fairbow. They're all driving after Circuit 7. Awesome Treasure for Tom Marquand. Awesome Treasure takes the first leg of the IJC.
It feels like history repeating itself. We were saying how blessed we were to be here last year. The Hong Kong Jockey Club moved heaven and earth to get us here, and once again they've had to do so this year, which we didn't foresee last year. So look, this ranks extremely highly in my career, because coming riding against the world's best jockeys on one of the world's biggest stages is it's pretty hard to top.
Zach Purton had almost held on for the win and sat 3rd behind Tom Marquand, who topped the leaderboard after race 1. Tom's compatriot and girlfriend Holly Doyle was hoping to move up from her 6th place with a strong performance in leg 2.
Racing, away they go. Pretty good line out. Jolly Honor gets back with Sacred Ibis and also Zhanjiang Rock. So Whiskey Neat's gone forward as predicted, but Holly Doyle is stoking up Viva Hunter from barrier 12 and goes forward as well to join the leader. It is Viva Hunter in front, below the 150 metres, but Glorious Lover's honing in, as too is A1 towards the inside. Viva Hunter, Glorious Lover throwing everything at by Purton on the outside, and he got up for the victory. I think he holds on down the outside, right on the post. Glorious Lover to break his maiden status here in Hong Kong at start 23. From Viva Hunter, but don't throw your ticket away on the Holly Doyle mount. He fought gamely, and it's very close.
By the narrowest of margins, 25-year-old Doyle hung on to claim victory on Viva Hunter, denying Zach Purton his first win of the day. It was Holly's 2nd win here, having won at Happy Valley 12 months ago.
I thought I'd just been headed post, so I was a bit unsure, and all the lads were saying well done, and I just deny it until you hear the result, don't you? So it was great that he kept on competing against the world's best jockeys, and it's just a huge honour for the Hong Kong Jockey Club to have asked Tom and I back for a 2nd year, so that's great.
And it wasn't long before the jockeys were booting up to tackle the 3rd leg of the IJC at Happy Valley.
Racing this time, away they go, And out the back door, Early Presence, Invincible Missile, and also Wealthy Delight, Mercurial going forward here for Lyle Hewitson, with the Anomaly and Vincent Ho, and then came Red Majesty over on the inside. Golden Lincoln, Ryan Moore looking to take closer order as they head into the first turn. It's Nothing New who's ranged up and taken the lead. The Anomaly with Amazing 1+, and Red Majesty, and look at Invincible Missile. He's firing through like a torpedo after Amazing 1+. McDonald and Purden, and at the post, I think McDonald's got it on Invincible Missile.
It was another close finish as James McDonald denied Zach Purton once again. Despite not having a win to his name, Purton led overall standings going into the fourth and final race of the evening.
Racing, away they go. Classic Posh a little slow, and California Sybil gets back. First away was Jensen with Winning Method and Shining Gem out wide of their speed from Like That charging forward, and Seven Heavens right around the outside. Resolute, Handy, and Shining Gem on the inside. They turn for home in the IJC final leg, and it's Like That who's pinched a break of 3 lengths on Jensen. Seven Heavens, Resolute out wider, followed there by between runners, Shining Gem getting through. It's Like That, he's starting to stop. Shining Gem, Wood on Fire, Elon and Hong Kong Bid. Shining Gem, Elon and Hong Kong Bid. A 3-way thriller, and Elon I think got up. Elon for Mikhail Barcelona right down the outside to knock off either Hong Kong Bid or Shining Gem. What a thriller. We've seen some great finishes tonight.
Yet another blanket finish at Happy Valley as Mikhail Barcelona edged out Zach Purton to clinch the final victory of the night. With a third place in race 1, followed by 3 consecutive second-place finishes, Zach Purton claimed overall victory in the 2021 Longines IJC, despite not winning a race.
I come here a little bit worried about the quality of horses I had in the competition, and I knew that they were going to need things to go their way, and luckily I was able to get some nice runs on them and give them the chances. It was a bit frustrating, I kept getting beat in those photos, but I suppose that makes for good racing and a good competition. And you know, the way the format is now, it's probably the boys might be asking for it to change again. It's worked in my favour too well.
We'll bring you the best of the action from the Longines Hong Kong International races later in the show.